to see you here again on the Popcorn channel, and today here with me
Maria
and
Julia.
And today we're traveling to Ireland, right? And here is our globe. Do you mind showing the guys where Ireland is?
Right here.
Right, it's right here next to the Great Britain. So, what do we know about Ireland? It's located on the island, and politically it's divided
Into two sections, which is the Republic of Ireland and the Northern Ireland, which is part of the United Kingdom.
Right, so the biggest part of the Ireland is the Republic of Ireland, and a fairly small part is the part of Great Britain. And it's well known as a country of scenic views and castles, right? And we also know the Ireland because of the St. Patrick's Day.
And many people believe in leprechauns, and they celebrate St. Patrick's Day by wearing green and trying to find a leprechaun, because they believe that the leprechaun hides a pot full of gold at the end of each rainbow.
Cool, and they're wearing green to be invisible for the leprechauns, right? And I also heard that it's not about the gold, but about the wishes. If you catch the leprechaun, he will make 3 of your wishes come true, right? And I have the picture here. This guy, he's a leprechaun. Yeah. He looks kind of greedy, right? With all this gold around him. Here is something I mentioned before. It's basically what Ireland is famous for is this really gorgeous, outstanding views. And what do you think about this picture?
It's really haunted.
It looks like a haunted house, right? Do you know why I have this picture here?
Because Ireland is a place full of myths and legends, and they believe that many other places are haunted, and so they give tours of different haunted places.
Right, it's something I heard. If you visit Ireland, you will be offered a guided tour to the haunted places, because the Ireland has a long history, sometimes violent history, and this is a place where you can find those castles with stories behind, right? We can start cooking now, right? And Irish cuisine is fairly simple. They use the simple products, but believe me, even out of really simple products, you can create truly delicious meal. So what we have here today, we have the potatoes, we have the truffle oil. You can use the olive oil instead, but I really like the truffle oil on my potatoes. And we have a little bit of pink salt and the rosemary. What we're gonna do next, we are going to boil the potatoes. So here is our potatoes. They're boiling. We need to cook them till they're tender, but not too mushy, so we can still process them in the oven. I will show you what we're gonna do next. So you can use a simple wooden pick to make sure if your potatoes are tender enough. You just go ahead and pinch it. Yeah, it's nice and soft to the touch. Do you want to try? Just be extremely careful, it's all hot. Kind of hard to get. Feels soft? Are we all good? Okay, so we're going to take it out. So what we're going to do next? We take the masher. Right, thank you so much. And we kind of mash it, but not too much. Just press it gently and release it. Take them. easier. Oh, good. You can do 3 of those, and 3 will do Maria. What do you think, girls? Is it a good idea going to haunted house?
Maybe.
Would you love to go to one?
Mm.
I'm not sure. I'm the person who is, if I'm watching the thriller or horror movie, I won't be definitely sleeping there for next 2 weeks at least. Perfect. Do you have your own favorite scary stories that you would tell to each other on the Halloween or?
No.
Okay. Look at. Perfect. Almost. Okay. And this one. Perfect. Perfect. Just a little bit more. So, what we do next? See, it's fairly easy. It's almost like a baked potato, but everything we just did to it gives it a little bit unregular and nice look. And we'll take the salt now and put a little bit of salt on each of the potatoes and spray it with the oil and put a little bit of the rosemary. You go ahead, you can put the salt and you can spray the oil and I can put the rosemary. Perfect. I remember one of the stories from my childhood. It's really about muffin. It's like in the dark forest there is a dark house, and a dark house there is a dark room. Do you know one of these ones? So basically what you need to do, you need to scream really hard in the end of the story, so the person who is listening gets terrified, but nothing really scary about it. Good, we're done with the salt. Let's go ahead and, do you want to try the oil? Have you ever tried the truffle oil? Do you know the smell?
No.
No?
Smells like oil.
And
Chips.
the chips? I'm not even sure what it reminds me, but I kind of really like it on the potato and pasta. Do you like it?
Kinda.
It's interesting at least, right? So you just spray it as a perfume. So just go ahead and spray it. Do you want to try it? Perfect. And I really like the old castles because I keep imagining myself living there, right? It could be really cool, like wearing all these huge dresses. What do you think?
It would be nice, but the walls would all be just stone.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be really pretty.
Yeah. It's also it always like about pros and cons, right? You never know which one is perfect for you. So just a little bit of the rosemary. I like the rosemary. Go ahead. It smells somewhat like the Christmas tree, right? You need to rub it in your fingers if you really want to feel the smell. Go ahead. You do the ballet, right? So you're really good in the ballet?
Yeah.
And what is your hobbies?
Swimming and painting.
Cool. I did piano for 5 years, but I was really bad, so I don't remember a thing now. So we're all done with our potatoes. What we're going to do next, we put it in the oven we'll use the convention oven, 500 degrees Fahrenheit, and it will take us only 10 to 15 minutes to get it nice and roasted. So we're all done with our potatoes, looking really nice and I believe tasty, yeah. I will start serving.
And also, I remember that Ireland, the people there believe that if you're born on St. Patrick's Day, they will be luckier than the other citizens.
Wow, it's a really nice story. It's a pity I'm feeling like a leprechaun sometimes because of my height. But yeah, unfortunately, my birthday is not the St. Patrick's Day. So let's try our potatoes. So how do you like it?
It's really good.
Do you like it too?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I really like it too. For such a simple dish, it tastes really good, right? So travel with us, cook with us. You have a very nice day. See you next time here on the Popcorn channel. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.